Yeah, I have one friend. How do I add friends on the Discord? Hmm. Oh, there's friends. Add friend. There we go. What was this guy's name? Shit, what was his name?
Trespassing. Being registered.
Oh, can't say I didn't try. Hmm. Why isn't OBS on here? I should see an OBS. There we go. That's better. Okay. I guess I'm gonna play solo. Hmm. Let's go in solo. Give her a try, shall we? I don't know, like better this one. This one. On done. So far, so good. Can't complain, you know? How about yourself? How's your Wednesday? You guys can't see. Hold on. Why not? Oh, it's because we're playing Crazy. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. About to buy some new shoes, man. You got a pair of new. Yeah, these shoes are nice. I've gotten to the point where I choose the more comfortable shoes rather than the shoes I actually find that look appealing. I'm not looking at Jordans anymore, is what I'm saying.
Welcome to Al-Mazrah. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces, and watch for other operators in the AO.
Why did I start with 4 plates? Oh my goodness, this game feels so fast. Wow. Bro, playing Gray Zone is like playing in slow motion.
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical.
Yo, sheesh. When did the update come? In like 2 hours. Yeah, 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock Eastern, I think, or Central, I don't know.
Ultra One, an operator is
I think it's
requesting
about 2
medical near
hours.
your location.
Oh. I'm solo. Oh, sheesh. Yo.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
My goodness.
Exfil bird marked. Car marked.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
Yes, sir. Gonzalez playing solo. I'm riding solo. Yo, it's my first game back in like, I don't know, how many days was it? 18 days? I've been playing Gray Zone. I was shook it by how fast the character moves in this game.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
It's so loud, too. Yeah, really long. Feel rusty. I don't even know if I have to box chat
Heading
on.
your way. Expect contact. Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area.
Oh fuck, there's a train. Phew.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO.
Okay, yo,
Expect contact.
can you guys calm down? I'm just going through my audio settings. Just chill. All lobby. Bet. Proximity chat on. Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area. helo is heading your way. All Ultra, that helo is fueled and spinning up. Exfil is ready. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Yeah, I habitually aim down sight with
Hey,
my
guys.
sniper rifle instead of using my spotter scope. Yeah, what's up, buddy?
Yo, I'm solo. Could I join up?
Yeah.
Operators in your area are requesting teammates.
Sweet.
Ultra One, advise you pilot the bird out of the area for exfil.
I'm in.
Right on.
Oh, hey, switch seats with me in the chopper. Oh, I got accidentally kicked out.
This is actual target EKIA. Good work.
Alright, I'll land here. You hop in. What's up, buddy?
What going on? What are you trying to do?
Nothing?
In this stronghold that I'm
Ooh,
at,
shit,
there's a normal 3-plate vest in this house.
Let's go. We're gonna blow up.
Are we getting
So
fucking
the-
attacked by the chopper? What the fuck?
Yeah. But yeah, north, the guy that just, if you want to land over here, there's a 3-plate in that house.
Yo, hop in. Fuck the
You're
3-plate.
rocking a solo. Alright.
Hey, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard.
Alright, let's get out.
We need to get away from this chopper. What's up, management? Yo, I haven't played in like, I don't know, 20 days. My first time back in a while.
Land somewhere to refuel this thing.
Ultra One, enemy threat
Yeah.
is moderate in the AO.
Since we're flying across the map, we might as well make good use of this.
If you land at a refuel, it'll heal and refuel the chopper.
Yeah.
There's a team at the post office. Not really trying to fight, just more or less knowing where they are. So some jackass doesn't precision strike us coming into the land on to
Yeah.
get refueled. I still love DMZ. I play all the time. I got like 3,000 deployments. It's gotten so PvP heavy. I swear, every other game I play, I'm in the lobby with Dylan or Cross to Crown or, one of the streamers that still
I took
plays
out Cross
DMZ
one
every day.
time and he got cheesed and rage quit. And talked about it afterwards. I clipped it. That was a proud moment.
Funny.
But yeah,
The
I've
only
been playing
time-
Gray
Soothing
Zone.
I've been in the
hand frame
lobby
and I
with
can make
Cross
it-
a few times and never have actually had an opportunity to engage. I've come across his body after he's quit.
Yeah, he pushed me. I
You
was
know,
just
it's just
chilling.
where it's just this backpack laying there. I'm like, oh shit, this is where a fight was, and I'm like, oh shit, this was Cross the Crown's backpack.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
I guess the reason why I brought that up though isn't just it's just oh, it's got so PvP heavy. It's like you have to just watch your ass. Not that there's
Yeah.
much for missions to do anymore, but I don't know. I like doing contracts and changing it up a bit, and from just playing a different snipers in a war zone.
Yeah.
So then what are you guys working on?
There's a team over here.
Using spotter scope to see if there's a team at the bank or anything. I don't see anything. I'm getting nothing up at El Shireen. Oh yeah, we're looking like there's a guy up on the roof, laying down, sniping.
Broke him.
Planting mine.
He just went that way.
Dropping ammo here.
Yeah, the last one in the chopper, don't lose it.
I downed one right here. Oh no! Ooh, go, 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 go! I'm gonna risk it. How did I don't know how I didn't get hit with that. He marked the chopper.
Where'd you down him at?
On top of my green ping, green ping.
They tagged me.
I gotta go. I'm gonna go refuel this.
Yeah.
It's almost empty.
There's two up here.
Enemy car marked.
They just drove off.
Yeah, they drove over to me. They're trying to take out the chopper.
Coming.
They kept going though. They just landed some shots. They moved over to the hospital area of this little town.
Copy that.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Ultra One, actual. UAV is returning to base.
Just nose job his own helo. You want to get in, Yellow?
Yeah, I'm coming. I was just killing the bots that were fucking shooting at you. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
I need mid-cal rounds.
Alright, let's go find
Back here.
someone to play.
Behind us.
We're out of gas. You need a gas station. I'll jump down and
They're
attack. You
underneath
go
us.
get gas.
Land at that gas station. Right on the top of the building.
I have to land
Hey,
here.
thanks for the
It's
tiny dunny, buddy.
red.
Oh, yo, they're approaching on a cart.
Affirmative.
Get on the roof,
Oh, it's up
motherfucker.
there.
This game mode is so fun.
Planting mine.
Come on, run slow.
Can you stop driving? I want to shoot you.
My mom's slow. You funny.
I need
She
some
said
places.
follow me. I got some.
Careful, which one snappy boobies.
Alright. I can't do
Ultra
shit with
One,
this
we're
thing.
seeing
It
increased
just,
activity in the area. Stay
between
sharp.
them shooting at us and
I'll blow your shit up. I'll blow your shit up. Come back here. Oh, another car pulling up?
Down, finish.
Well, we'll come back and get you.
Finish.
Somebody else.
Drop down.
Don't drop my low step.
They're on the roof.
God damn it.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Nothing I can do, man.
Ultra One, that helo is bingo on fuel.
There's too many guys.
Let's
I hate
search
flying
the
that
area
thing.
for any reserves.
Let's get up high on them and fucking.
Patience. Can I help you with your M4 build? Why do you hate my M4 build? It's a wild gat. Okay, I understand this. I like shooting like just everywhere, you know what I mean? Just spray. It's powerful though, that's why it's got armor piercing rounds. It's got a nice grip so your hand feels nice. And it's got a butt stock so your shoulder feels nice. It's got a scope so your eyeballs feel good. What more do you want? Why overpressure? AP rounds take down vehicles faster. Okay, I'll adjust it for you. Let's take bet and we'll go to gunsmith and we'll change this. Overpressured, okay? I'm gonna go. Oh shit. Is it this one? Overpressured. Okay, and we're gonna save this as bet. Okay, we're gonna put on bet. Hmm. Yeah, just join me. It's easier that way. Why are you not my friend?
Alright, good sir. Let's fucking get it.
Why didn't I already have you?
Cause I cleared out all my friends list.
Ah, I see.
The only people on my friends now, you should feel lucky. You are one of 6 people. You are the 6th person. I have you, my buddy Riot, Kill, and then 2 dudes I run ranked play with. That's it, bro. I removed bro, like I haven't played with Crazy Mama. I'm not friends with Ghost on here. Simon Riley, remember? We used to play with him. Yeah, I'm not friends with nobody.
Sheesh, you cleaned house.
Yeah, well, dude, you haven't played this game in like a month. You literally haven't been on DMZ in like a month, bro.
Yeah, almost like 18 days, maybe 20 days. No, 20.
Yeah, exactly.
29 days. I guess the game came out on the 1st, the 30th. I guess it has been a month. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, no, you don't play it anymore. Damn straight. I'm never playing Gray Zone.
Bro, I fucking got back into. I played today, and I felt like I was on turbo mode. It's so much faster. So much faster than Gray Zone. Gray Zone is such a slow game in comparison.
Yeah, no, I'm a loyal Escape from Tarkov fan, bro. I downloaded Gray Zone and I tried it out. Not my cup of tea. I immediately uninstalled it. I was like, absolutely the fuck not, dude. Like, no. I couldn't. It's not a hard game to get into. It's just like when you spend so much time in a certain game that it's like you know the layout and I guess whatever. I'm like, if I'm gonna play a game that essentially is a ripoff of Escape from Tarkov, just American and not Russian based, I'm gonna play Escape from Tarkov. So I was just like, I can't. But if you ever download Counter-Strike, I will 100% run that shit with you.
I have Counter-Strike. CSGO?
Or not, yeah, is it Counter-Strike?
I have Global Offensive. I have CSGO.
Hold on.
Counter-Strike Global Offensive. I never play it, but I have it. Ain't that how it is?
No, I meant no. I meant Ready or Not. The Ready or Not game.
Is that like
You know what I'm talking about?
when you're like facing that guy and it's like, no, I don't know what Ready or Not is. I'm
No,
thinking
no, no.
of like
So
the
Ready or
shotgun
Not
game.
is. No, Ready or Not is like you can add mods to it. So me and my buddies play it modded, but it's essentially you're like a SWAT team, and you get different missions, and you have to unlock certain You can unlock different attachments for the guns in the game. But you go in and you like breach buildings, and you have to clear hostages. And we should probably push this way because I have a 1 plate and no cell for 5. But yeah, dude, it's kind of fun. It's just like it's like a sim SWAT team. You get to shoot fucking terrorists and shit. There's a military mod that we run where you get to play as a military breacher team, and we run in there with fucking M4s and shit and just murder everybody. It's awesome. You get to clear cartel houses and yeah, it's kind of fun.
Haven't even heard of it till now. Gotta look at it.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, 100%. I'll run that shit. I play that with my army buddies, and we run mods on it. It's super fun. Mods are all free too.
The first game the only game I ever modded is probably BMG.
Oh, nice, nice. The first game I ever played modded was Minecraft. We have a Hummer right here. By the way, you are still not allowed to drive, especially since you haven't been playing this fucking game. Haha, sucker.
I'm taking fire.
How am I gonna gain experience to get better?
But yeah, dude, Black Ops 6, when it comes out, it's supposed to be, do you ever play Black Ops 2 Zombies?
Black Ops 2 is my last favorite Call of Duty game.
Yeah, so the zombie mode is gonna be just like Black Ops 2 Zombies, where you have to, like, put the wood panels on the door.
Where did Black Ops 6 come from? What the fuck happened to 3, 4, and 5? Oh, I guess there was
Black
a
Ops 3 was with the, Black Ops 3 was the wall running, remember?
Yeah, and there was a 4
when you
and
could
5?
run on walls and stuff. Black Ops 4, it should probably, nah. Yeah, let's just keep going.
Anyway, either way, I missed them all.
Oh, yeah, yeah, it's, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't find anybody.
Hey, what? That's right, Jerry. Yo. Join the squad. We got a room.
Yeah, dude, I finally hit diamond on rank play.
After Black Ops 2, I stopped playing video games. I bought cars and spent my money foolishly elsewhere for like a while, until recently. Technically, I still do.
Hey, no, we're going up here. Oh, never mind.
I got a six scooter.
I was gonna clear out embassy and this elevator, see if there was 2 plate in here. If I see anything, I'll grab it for you.
I like rushed this helicopter, but it was like loaded with bots. Almost died. I got scared.
Well, you scared.
I have to admit, my heart
Yo,
did
come here.
beat
Right here, right here, right here.
a little faster.
Hey, gold chest right here.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Wasn't shit here.
Ultra One, activity
Here, let's
has
get in the
increased
elevator.
In the area, keep your eyes open.
Squad right there. Could be a chest over here.
Taking effective fire!
Was trying to get the headshots on these guys, but all right.
I gotta put in work and catch up. No way. There's absolutely no way I'd be able to do that. I hadn't even gone through Modern Warfare 3 campaign.
Let's go see if there's anybody over here at the buy.
That's the game. I have games I've downloaded and haven't even played yet.
Hello. Bro, is this a dead lobby? Nobody's here.
Why'd we leave our chopper?
Because I didn't want to get blown up.
Contact!
I one-shotted him in the hand.
Nice. I mean, there's tons of hunt squads. It's just like, where the fuck is everybody? I hear shooting to our left over at the other buy, across the way.
Moving here.
Right there.
Mark the targets.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location.
Dude, what the
Oh
fuck?
shit. Alright, well I guess
you
they didn't want to
ran
join,
over.
so.
Enemy marked.
Bro!
Cluster mine deployed.
I'm assuming the third's in the building.
Ultra One, activity is
Oh, cluster
increasing near
mine.
your location. Stay alert.
Yeah, no, AIs just blew up my cluster.
Damn AIs.
Too easy, baby! Got you, Big Daddy. Oh, shit, there's 4 of them.
Oh,
There's 4 of them.
sheesh. I did not know that.
How the hell, dude? How the hell did they have 4 people already?
It's easy, possible.
Oh well.
Sorry, you
We
did
did good.
I got 1, you got 2.
Thank
Should have
you.
got it. On to the next. Do you like need some guns, bro? I got full contraband.
No, I'm at 55 of 55, but I am going to bring in skeleton key. We can just
Pre-made,
go get plates out of that room.
Yep. Is it
Because
Polar Hendrix? Is that you, Sanders?
yeah, just let me know when you're ready, homie.
Oh, you're not readied up.
No, I can't. You can just push me through though. Polar Hendrix, what's up, my dude? Remember when I single-handedly got you to like 3,000 likes, and we calculated how many likes per minute it would take to get you to 3,000 likes? I think it was like 200 taps per minute, something like that.
I don't remember the exact calculation, but I do remember the process, yes.
I remember, because my finger was tired. That's what she said. Does Polar got a mic?
Yep.
Oh, he does. Hey, what's up, my dude?
Good. Y'all can hear me good?
Yeah,
You know-
yeah, we can hear you just fine, man.
Well, you can hear him?
Don't lie. Yeah, I can hear him just fine.
Your magic is super
Yes, sir.
loud compared to Polar Hendrix. That's one thing I wish they added to games is the ability to turn up each individual player's volume, mic volume. Because magic
That's why I
is
love
very, very
Discord, because
loud
you're...
at sometimes. I'm real soft. I'm real quiet. But a lot of times, some players have their mics close to their mouths, some don't.
Yep, that's true.
I love how you're already loading in.
And you're not?
I am now.
I already know where we're gonna spawn, bro. No, actually, I lied. I now know we're up the top of the map, right by the stronghold, next to the LTV.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and
Did you
loot to
spawn in?
gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high.
Yeah, I'm here.
Expect contact.
Oh, hey there. Welcome to Al Mazrah.
You ever have the urge to just throw a cat off a high building?
No. I threw a cat down the stairs once. But I was
Well,
like,
my cat just tried
really
jumping
young.
into my lap mid game here, and I just had the urge to launch her behind me. I don't know why.
They always land on their feet. They were real springy individuals.
All right,
Nope.
where are we headed?
Season 4 is still in like an hour and a half. Oh shit, I'm driving. Where are we headed?
Keep going, keep going.
Dude, look at this 8 plus driving.
Let's go high rise, jump to tower, and third party the team at this buy. Because I have an M4 and I got, yeah. We'll go high rise, zip up, and then jump to the little towers. You know what I'm talking about? The fucking red tower
towers.
right there from high rise. Yes. From high rise.
Yes, copy.
You know what I always found interesting is how these little zip line things, you know the amount of strength it would take to just hold onto a zip thing up like 80 feet? Like 80 feet straight up on one of these little handheld zip, like one-handed too. Like gravity, like these guys are benching 225 easy. You know what I'm saying?
Ultra One, activity has increased.
Yeah, that's crazy.
In the area. Keep your eyes open.
That's a lot to try and grab
You ever
with
thought
one
about
hand.
that? Dude, think about it, because you're pulling your whole body weight up and you're holding on to something that only one hand can fit on. You got full kit on, right?
Yeah,
You got
and
80 pounds worth of...
pulling too, right? It's like fucking... That's crazy. I don't know.
Going this way. Jump back this way north.
Copy.
Team over here. They on the bridge that they building, 2 of them are counting.
On the roof.
They're not on the roof, they're inside the building. On my yellow team. Right here in the road.
Cancel last. Enemy movement.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Oh my god. It just bots behind.
I downed one, the other one got me. He's on my body.
Right there, left. Right there on the gun with the tanks. Pumps.
Rooftop. You guys are playing peekaboo with each other.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Oof.
That's wild. Let's go to Ashika and get gear and then go to Almazi.
Ashika Island. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Think I know what to do here.
All right, let's do it. AC, you gonna ready up?
Where'd you get the Stormtrooper outfit?
When you beat tier 24 for Black Mouse, it's a limited edition outfit. You have to beat all the missions for it, though. It's a DMZ exclusive skin. It's called Snowfall. So if there's ever a time you want to work on missions and take a break from murdering people, yeah, there we go.
How long till the new season? About an hour?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Welcome to the DMZ. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
Good.
Alright. This is my map, dude.
Where you going to the apartments?
UAV first, then yeah, apartments. They'll probably get there before we do to the apartments just because they'll camp
Hit on an
UAV.
armored target with a weapons case. Their last known position is on your TAC map. Engage at your discretion. Actual 4-1, UAV is in orbit over your location.
They did not. They might have went power plant. They might have went up.
seeing increased activity in the area. Stay
Alright, let's go
sharp.
hit power plant.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
Nobody here either.
Nope. Hey, drop me some money real quick. I'm gonna buy a stronghold.
I got
Hey,
shot
hey.
from the south.
North, come here. Can you drop me money so I can buy a stronghold key card? It's 5k. Grazie.
I got shot from the
And
south.
they don't sell them here.
Where they sniping from?
Taking fire!
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are
Over there.
Yeah, there's 2 of them sniping.
Where they at? They on that building and lost
Ultra One,
143
activity
building.
has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
They tagged me!
Now they're up at Castle. Or on the hill.
Yeah, and they're on top of the castle.
No, not on top, just near it.
There's a guy on top too. Be careful. Be careful. There's a guy on top. Don't be there.
Taking effective fire.
Oh fuck,
Oh,
man.
give me up real quick.
I got you!
We need to get him up and then push out of there.
Fuel and RTB.
They're sniping at me as I jump off the fucking building. Pushing back to apartments.
¡Ay, me bajó una mina!
They already pushed, or...
Yeah, I flew off. Yeah, I'm coming.
Never mind.
On me, on me.
Coming. Hey, I already jumped out. They was lighting me up.
Dile, hermano, no te entretengas mucho con los bots.
UAV is being the fuel. RTB at this time.
Hook around!
Right here. Hey,
Movement!
right below. Yeah, right down there. Yep.
Maldito bot, mira esa verga, el maldito bot.
Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your location. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Where's the HVT?
Ultra One, intel confirms that individual was an enemy
Oh,
informant.
nice stealth vest.
Transferring his
Oh, no.
bounty payment to you now. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
I go get north of. I'm gonna kill some of them bots too when I get north of.
not dead yet.
Thanks.
Get moving. Ultra One, the enemy attack is moving in your direction.
Oh.
Dropping ammo here. We have an ammo box here.
Smallville North. Where you at?
Here.
Why won't it let me steal this dude's bag?
Hey, JT, thanks for the follow.
There's 2 stealth plates, by the way. Both those guys had stealths.
Yeah, I took one.
Which makes no sense because they showed up on your UAV. So, care to explain that there, North?
Yeah, that's true, they did.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't have plates in them, so it wasn't working.
Well, one of them swapped to a tempered plate, so that's why his wasn't. This guy just had a shit ton of stronghold keycards. There's an MCPR right here. Alright, come here, I got money for both of you. Here. Money for you. Alright, and then money for you. Now we all got plate money. Oh, Polar, here. I got a spare self-revive for you. Right here. Right here, Polar.
Thanks.
Are there any hunt squads on a map, or was that literally... No, see, there's a team down at Boat. Why don't we go top a castle, see if we can't snipe at the people out here on Boat.
Hey, how are you, Kitty? How's it going?
Ultra One, be advised. Enemy threat
They're
is
cleaning at the
high
bar
in
station.
AO. Friendly UAV on station.
Oh, hey, there's a 3-man in the stronghold. There we go.
Hey.
Let's go fucking get him, dude! We got gear, we got plates,
I
we have a
plate.
fiery passion. I'm gonna get on top of castle and then I'm jumping on top of that fucking right there, dude. I'm gonna be like an angel from above and just float upon them with grace and then proceed to murder them.
Got a variable. Moving here. Possible threats here. Careful. Area pencil might moving.
Ultra One, you've got hostile
Enemy
reinforcements
special
incoming.
forces here.
Got movement. Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
active field upgrade here.
On the roof, on the roof, on the roof.
Careful. Possible enemy here.
He's on the roof.
Let me execute him. Please, for the love of God. Nah, he left.
One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
We have active field upgrade here.
There's another team ratting in that stronghold, by the way. I killed one dude outside of it. Oh, no, they picked him up. That's wild.
We didn't pick up shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I told you they're sitting right inside.
Oh, somebody's down. Somebody went down like.
Don't push inside there.
Yeah,
Why would you? That's wild, dude.
He took a set of shotguns.
Why, dude? Why did you pull us out? I was still alive. North, I was full geared, still alive, dude.
I thought you were the first one to die.
No! I self-rest and got up, bro.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god, bro, pay attention! We just lost all that gear. What are you running? Are you running an AR or an SMG this round?
M4.
M4, okay. Dude, the ISO, I have like 2 ISO fucking hemlocks in here, and they're I don't know why I took them out, dude. They're not very good. I'll bring in an M4 as well. Bro, we were so close, bro! I had smokes and everything. It's alright. You're old and haven't played. I give Kill so much shit. I feel, dude. I was winning with the other day, bro, and we died, and I was like, listen, man, my eyes are the first thing to go, and I was teasing him because whatever, and he wears glasses one eye, and he's like, I'm already blind, but I don't wear glasses for that reason, blah blah blah. And I was like, I forgot what he said he was, but he's like, if he takes his glasses off, he sees cross-eyed or he's blind or something, like everything's blurry, and I was like, that's wild, man. That's just wild. So it should be interesting. Good lordy. So you missed DMZ at all? You missed me raging at you? Feels like the old days. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I miss it. No problem, kid. Send me a friend request. I'll get you in next game if there's a spot.
Hold up. You need to see how long they've been playing DMZ, bro.
What do you mean?
Because next thing you know, we're stuck with some 14-year-old kid who doesn't know how to play DMZ.
Okay, then you deal with the chat. Oh, yeah. Hey, it says he's 1250. He's a higher rank than me. My username is the same as my TikTok. It's the same as my everything. It's
Welcome
not
to
fair.
the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and
It's
loot to
right
gain
down in
access
that
to
bottom
new missions.
corner there under the
Enemy threat
chat.
is high, so expect
If you like look at
contact.
my face here.
Alright. For Narnia.
To
For the
Narnia.
Great Lion. They're probably gonna push water.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area.
There's a guy still right here. I'm a sneaky snack. No! He might have pushed you. He's not over here. If he is over here, he's a snick a snack. I lied!
Oh, you found him.
Oh, you poor soul. You thought Attack M was good?
Ultra One, an operator is near
You
your
got the side
location.
Hey, you got a
side
mic button?
assist.
You got a mic button? No mic, no pickup, bud.
This is pure manual, Billy. There is no aim assist. This is mouse and keyboard.
Ultra One, tag secure. You're being tracked by enemy operators. Stay frosty.
I have a stronghold key card.
I have
Dropping
an
ammo
ammo
here.
box.
Yes, sir. Pushing back to you now.
With caliber round, we have an ammo box here.
Thank you. Thank you, game. I'm a sneaky snack.
Ultra One, actual. Advise you equip your gas mask in this area, but keep your time on target limited.
Getting sniped at from the Shenner. Oh,
Contact!
Ultra One, seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp. Intel located a weapons case in the area. We're tracking it on your TAC map now. Be advised, a heavily armored
Hey, who are
Ultra
you?
One, you just closed an open bounty contract.
Ooh,
with
water
enemy
pump key.
informants. Transferring payment now.
you sent down. I just got your friend request. DMZ for life. Good to see more people playing. Yeah, they better not can it, because it's pretty popular.
Yeah, there were more players playing this and streaming this than there was Warzone.
Enemy threat
Like,
is moderate in the AO.
if you look it up, it's, yeah, it's wild. 2 play right here.
Taking effective fire.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements.
Nobody spawn here? Or they must have ran.
Got it.
People over here.
Taking fire. Taking fire.
Self-revive in here.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area. One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming. Targeting operators will put a bounty on your head.
I'm back up. I'm good.
Too easy, baby! I will take that advanced UAV. I will take that one tap. You have no skill anyway. Doesn't matter.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
There's a guy with another RGL.
One enemy threat is moderate near your location. Friendly advanced UAV active. Our mortar strike is inbound.
I'm down, Billy. One's coming from me. He's on my body over here.
Yeah, you're hacked, dude. Sorry. He just shot me through that fucking corner, dude.
Shut up, loser.
Shut up. Shut up. Are you fighting with that guy? Oh, look here, it's Santana, the problem kid.
What up? What up?
Hey. Yo, I hope you're good because we're shit.
Ooh.
Yo, magic.
There we go. Alright, let's get it.
Welcome to the DMZ.
To the right. He's shooting the boss right now.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in this area.
We have active field upgrade here.
One right here.
Killing operator
Okay, I
will
was
put a
covering your
contract on
ass.
your head. Engage at your discretion.
Other one's up by Stronghold.
I got you.
Is he still here?
No.
Damn, he left out immediately?
Hostile advanced UAV deployed. Ultra One, activity has...
They already popped an advanced UAV, that's wild.
It's scary.
What a waste of an advance though, isn't it?
Hostile advanced UAV overhead.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Ultra One, a heavily armored target is moving a weapons case through the area. We've tracked their location on your TAC map. Your call if you want to engage. Ultra One, you just eliminated a high-value target. Get close enough for PID to secure payment. Armor satchel here. Armor here.
Contact.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO. Friendly UAV online. Be advised,
Taking
an
effective
operator in
fire.
your area needs medical.
What's that guy doing? So there's a team at power plant and a team at apartments. Any shot from the right?
Yeah, the snipers. Oh, okay. He left.
Oh, he's got a stealth plate. He just said exfil.
Israel? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
look it. Just went out.
You wanna go back over there?
Yep.
I see him now. He's on the roof at Expo.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
I got down by a bot.
He jumped the water.
Taking effective fire. Don't worry, you'll make it. Taking effective fire.
Boat. Good shit. Good shit.
Right behind the boat or in front of the boat. Right, go, yeah, right in front of you. To your right. Over here.
He's right here.
He died, yep. He had a 2-plate stealth. And a Baz P.
Somebody's
And a bot.
sitting right there. With about Tesla.
I'm gonna drop ammo.
Active field upgrade here.
This is a fucking building 21 Baz P.
They sending motors at power.
Let's go take care of it, yeah?
Yeah, I gotta show him key too.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Shit. Well,
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate near your location. Ultra One, be advised, enemy threat is high in the AO. Possible enemy here.
There's 4 of them.
Ultra One, an operator is near your location and requesting medical. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements. Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective
so
fire.
gay. You're so gay, bro. You're so gay. You're so gay.
I'm so gay.
You're so gay, bro. You gotta use a rocket launcher, though. You that gay.
I'm gay.
Yeah, you gay. That's why I hope your mama die. And all that.
Damn, savage.
Yeah. Hope you die. I hope your kids die too.
Damn, savage.
Damn.
That's what
Oh, you finna use the rocket launcher again?
Yep.
Yeah. You that gay, huh? Fucking faggot.
Dumbass, get the fuck out of here.
It's knocked.
Y'all gay though. That's why.
Oh,
Get the fuck out of here.
Fucking faggots, bro.
Welcome to the DMZ. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact.
Still missing DMZ North. Stronghold key card, yay! Do we have a UAV? We do not. Of course not. Alright, let's push here. Oh.
Ultra One, enemy
North.
appears low in your area.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Target with a weapon station nearby. Mark their location on your attack map. Engage at your own risk. Hostile UAV active.
I got one too.
Orbiting the area. Hostile UAV
They
in
pushed?
sector.
They
Yeah.
pushed?
Now he's running. Now he's running. It's crazy.
Enemy vehicle.
Ultra One, a squad mate is
Oh
down.
shit!
Taking
One is on me.
fire.
Fuck, he ran down. Yeah, he went down.
Wow. I'm so bad.
Planting mine.
You almost hit a shot. I saw that.
I'm so bad.
Hey, kitten. You don't have a one shot, do you? I hear a cluster.
In the area. Keep your eyes
Cluster beat booping.
open.
Yes,
Beepity beep.
Ultra One, a
Oh
squad
shit.
down. You are taking effective fire.
A Velveeta best. That's long.
What about Velveeta cheese,
Damn, that drop shot is hard.
I hear someone slicing and dicing.
That's a dirty corner.
Velveeta's
I'm
the
lay-
best kind
I'm
of
gonna
cheese.
lay my ass right down.
Are we all down?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all down. But you don't have to get yourself down. Like, you still did a good job.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Yo, fuck your Sheikah. I can't fuck with a Sheikah right now. What's going on, Trucker? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. I mean, of DMZ, we should say. Time. See me play some DMZ. I've been alright. How about yourself?
Welcome to
You excited for season 3 today?
Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so where to? Do we hit
So
that
it's
chop
up
top?
to you. Since there's only two with us.
Oh shit. Alright, let's get this chop top. Let's go grab some heavy chopper fuel. See if we can snipe some people.
The train right here. The back of us.
Ultra One, enemy threat is low in the area.
It might be on here. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I glitched and I
Feel
got
like
two of
getting
them.
on I don't die. What?
Exfil bird marked.
Choppers at Saeed.
I got a 2-plate for you too. If we don't got one already.
Ultra One, be advised. Threat level is high in this AO. Expect contact.
Can we stop the car real quick? Here. Got a 75 kit for us.
Dropping ammo here.
Oh yeah, 2-plate right here.
Oh, thanks.
Alright. Oh shit. Go, go, go. Fuck him, fuck him. He trying to get him.
I was hoping he'd turn for us, but he kept it on.
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area.
Taking fire.
Those player shots. Yep, those players. Don't fucking know where though.
Ultra One, a
Well,
squad mate
oh,
is down. You're
die.
taking effective
Damn.
fire.
That's in the back of us. Oh, he's at the gas station. Yeah, he's at the gas station.
He's got a sniper.
Oh,
That's alright.
so you can snipe. Damn.
Oh, he got me just as I got up.
Taking effective fire.
Alright, I'll get you later.
Alright, buddy. GG's.
Alright. GG's.
Going in solo. Going solo. We have about 15 minutes before season 4.
On PC, so.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Explore, secure intel, and loot to gain access to new missions. Enemy threat is high, so expect contact. Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert. Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO. Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs medical. Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Car marked.
How did I down the guy, but he killed me from behind? How did that happen?
Enemy here.
It was the Juggernaut that killed me. What's going on here? Seven minutes left. Six minutes left.
Meet the new standard in sleep. This is Pod 4 Ultra.
Sup, you beautiful bastards. Welcome back to the Philip DeFranco Show, you daily dive into the news. And we have so much news to talk about today that I'm just going to hit you with that monkey and jump into it.
This is a news show.
We are about to see mass cultural extinction, economic breakdown, and the collapse of human civilization. That is, unless y'all just start getting to baby making. We're talking baby making by the billions, pump them out, right? All of that, that's the essence of the movement known as pronatalism. It's this idea that's especially become very popular in wealthy Silicon Valley and venture capital circles, with probably its most famous proponent being who else but Elon Musk, father to 11 children that we know of. You know, they're terrified that declining birth rates in developed countries, namely the US, Europe, and East Asian ones like Japan and South Korea,
Hey,
they're threatening
Antonio,
to
thanks for the
destabilize
follow.
entire populations, which I will say, at its base, is a legitimate concern. Right? I mean, we've talked about the demographic problems in some of these places. There's been a big spotlight, especially on the Asian ones. But the pronatalist solution, just mass producing babies, it's a controversial one. Not least because it tends to be associated with a lot of right-wing politics, right? You see that, and then it gets looped in with restricting women's rights, opposing
1
immigration,
minute
even
left.
promoting eugenics. Also, many pronatalists don't just advocate pro-family public policy, with many of them wanting to repopulate the earth with their own children. Like, for example, this mid-30s Pennsylvania couple by the names of Malcolm and Simone Collins. They currently have 3 kids. They plan for a minimum of 7, but
we're gonna have more than 7 if we can, basically, until my uterus is forcibly removed in a botched surgery. I'm gonna keep going.
also, they believe in something called nominative determinism. Basically, that the name that you're given at birth influences the subsequent course of your life, such as the career you choose. And so Malcolm and Simone, they bless their kids with, let's call them interesting ones. Right? You've got 4-year-old Octavian George, 2-year-old Torsten Savage, 16-month-old Titan Invictus, and their unborn 4th child, they plan to name Industry Americus. And according to their parents' calculations, given the law of exponential growth, as long as each of their descendants commit to having at least 8 children for just 11 generations, the Collins bloodline will eventually outnumber the current human race. But whether those kids, never mind their great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandkids, follow the pronatalist dream, that probably depends on how they're raised. Because with this kind of thinking, all it takes is one kid to be like, no, and you have hundreds of millions of potential offspring just gone. And unfortunately, the Collinses appear to be off to a rocky start, because a journalist for The Guardian actually sat down at a restaurant with them for an interview, and they witnessed something that they said left her speechless. Writing, Torsten has knocked the table with his foot and caused it to teeter to almost topple before it rights itself. Immediately, like a reflex, Malcolm hits him in the face. It is not a heavy blow, but it is a slap with the palm of his hand direct to his 2-year-old son's face that's firm enough for me to hear on my voice recorder when I play it back later. And Malcolm has done it in the middle of a public place in front of a journalist who he knows is recording everything. And so naturally, not only did this shock her, but lots of people online who then accused the Collinses of child abuse. So they
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dun, 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 dun. Watch, it's gonna be like you have to update. You ready for it? Dating. Oh, wait, it's not uploading? What is downloading? Pause download. Oh, it's Diablo it's update? No. What do I do? Go, dude, restart your game. What do I do? Yo, season 3, 55 days left? What? End of Battle Pass Season 3. Season 4 Battle Pass. Doom, doom, doom. Yo, why does it say Season 3, 55 days left? I thought it was supposed to be Season 4. Yeah, my game is tripping out right now. It doesn't know why it let me in without updating. Now it's like, wait, what? You never updated. You see this? Yeah, let me try and restart this game. And let's close BattleNet. Let's try that again. Oh, wait, is this it? Got it. Updating.
There, we saw the parents quickly shoot back, saying what they did was not abuse, it was merely bopping.
What happens during a bop? It is a light slap on the child's nose or face that is meant to shock and redirect and refocus attention. The reason we do the face is because it requires much less pain to get the same reaction than doing something like slapping the wrist.
With them explaining that they picked up this technique after observing what they said were animal parenting models, which apparently they find more credible than the now well-established scientific research showing that corporal punishment can damage children for life.
I do not believe the research is relevant to the type of corporal punishment that we are enacting with our kids.
With them explaining that most research only looks at delayed ritualized punishment where pain is the purpose. With them claiming that the point of bopping is to shock or jar, not cause pain. And then we also see him to go on to accuse their critics of racism.
According to a 2011 study by Gorshoff, 89% of black parents practice corporal punishment, and 80% of Hispanic parents practice corporal punishment.
Which, many have said they found a little ironic because pronatalism, it's famously been espoused by racist ideology going back decades, right from fascist regimes in Italy and Nazi Germany to the white supremacists today who fear that Jews are suppressing white birth rates to replace them with non-white immigrants. Though notably, both Malcolm and Simone, they've distanced themselves from those kinds of ideas, saying they're actually in favor of cultural diversity and pluralism. But with that said, for the sake of time and also your sanity, especially because, we've really only scratched the surface of this movement, right? The Collinses and other pro-natalists, they believe a whole host of wacky stuff that could fill an entire show. But for now, just keeping it with this specifically, I'd love to know your thoughts here. And then let's talk about a few pieces of quickie entertainment news. Starting with the news that YouTube is making more videos unwatchable as part of their ongoing war against ad blockers, which is a move that will very likely affect millions and millions of people. And that's because last month, YouTube announced how to be cracking down on third-party ad blockers, saying that they violate YouTube's terms of service, right? And that's seen as not only them trying to get more ad revenue, but pushing people to pay for the YouTube Premium ad-free subscription. But now, in the last day or so, we've seen a ton of people reporting that YouTube basically isn't working for them when they use ad blockers, right? People complaining about videos skipping right to the end when they try to play them and then buffering forever when they try to click on the timeline. Others saying the videos they tried to watch automatically muted. Though now, notably here, like all previous ad blocker crackdowns, users have found workarounds and loopholes. But then at the same time, we're seeing YouTube working quickly to close those gaps, countering changes that ad blockers make to get around the code. But then another YouTuber news, we got to talk about Mr. Beast officially opening up applications for the Beast games, right? His upcoming competition on Prime Video said to have the biggest cash prize ever at $5 million. Which honestly, that is such a big prize. I'm like, should I apply? Chance at $5 million, skip the chaos of an election year? Also, very notably here, regarding participation, while Prime Video initially said around 1,000 people would be competing, in a post sharing the sign-up link, Mr. Beast said they were looking for 5,000 participants. Right, so that is way more than initially expected, but great news for people wanting to get their shot. And as far as if you're eligible, I'll link down so you can apply, but you need to be 18 or older, have a valid passport through April of 2025 requirements. But then, going more mainstream entertainment, we have Sabrina Carpenter in the news. Right, and that because she's getting some backlash for the outro of her song Nonsense, which she performed at BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend 2024 festival. Because often when she's performing the single live, she'll change the outro to be some kind of joke or a reference. And so here's what she did this time.
BBC said I should keep it PG. BBC, I wish I had it in me. There's a double meaning if you dig deep.
So that, seemingly in reference to when she performed the song last year on BBC Radio 1's Live Lounge, where she changed the outro to I'm American, I'm not British, so BBC, it stands for something different. And for those of you who have never been on the hub, or maybe you asked your mom and she lied to you and she said, I don't know, what she means there is big, black, and so shocker, the BBC didn't like her talking about BBC. And so they took down the video of her singing and they re-uploaded it without the joke. And so also with that on social media, we saw a lot of people criticizing Sabrina, with many calling it creepy or weird, writing things like, see how weird Sabrina Carpenter was for sexualizing BBC on national live TV, knowing for a fact that this is a family event and kids are watching. Others also arguing that she's fetishizing black men. Though that, as others push back, saying it was just a joke, it's not that deep. And then, so we need to talk about guardianship laws. With this getting more attention recently because of a documentary about the talk show host Wendy Williams, with many saying they're just the perfect environment for abuse. And of course, this likely isn't the first time you've thought about something like this. I mean, Britney Spears was in a well-known decade-long legal battle to get out from under the thumb of her guardian. But with everything that we've seen in recent years, things might actually be changing as lawmakers and activists across the country have been making serious efforts to overhaul the laws and put more safeguards in place. But to properly talk about this, we got to back up a little bit and ask the question of, well, what is a guardianship exactly? And well, there, I mean, it really depends on where you live. Sometimes they have slightly different names. Like here in California, they're called conservatorships. But the idea is that basically the courts decide an adult cannot make decisions for themselves due to a mental or a physical condition. They put someone else in charge. But the most recent numbers showing that there are 1.3 million American adults that have been deemed unable to make decisions for themselves. Although according to the Center for Public Integrity, we have woefully inadequate data in the United States on this issue. There is no national source of guardianship data. And adding many states are not keeping data on who's under guardianship, how many people are under guardianship, or why they're under guardianship. While exact numbers are hard to come by, judges that spoke to ProPublica claimed that most guardianships are because of dementia and Alzheimer's, such as in the case of Wendy Williams. And her situation is also a great example of why so many families are frustrated with the system and why many feel an overhaul is needed. Right back in late 2021, her bank petitioned the court to get her a guardian, claiming that her family was abusing her financially, which was granted in 2022. And at the time, she was living with her family in Miami, and the bank thought that her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., was using her money, which lines up with one of the most common ways older people are abused, for their financial assets. In fact, according to MetLife study, study of elder financial abuse, an estimated $2.9 billion is lost every year because of this. Sadly, though, that is also not the only way. In some instances, physical or sexual abuse happens. And there's a real frustration that the only person generally holding guardians accountable is a judge. And when there are other agencies helping out, they're often severely understaffed and unable to adequately audit wards. But regardless, Hunter Jr. denies any and all accusations and claims, "My mom made me power of attorney because at that time, the bank started accusing the family of doing things that weren't true and saying that my mom wasn't fit to make choices. The court tried to frame it as though I was making all these charges for my own happiness. But even though her family has the means to take care of her, the courts decided otherwise and made attorney Sabrina Morrissey her guardian. And in this case, attorneys like Bernard A. Crooks, who specializes in elder law and special needs development, he suggested to The Hollywood Reporter that Morrissey was put in charge to avoid family infighting, saying, "I've been doing this for almost 40 years, and I would say that what I'm seeing in my practice is more fighting among siblings and family members, which has led to courts giving guardianship more to independent entities or entities that they believe are independent, like banks or other financial institutions." Now, as frustrating as all this is for Williams and her family, she's actually relatively lucky. Because in New York, most people who are in need of a guardian, they don't have one, either because they don't have family or friends at all, or because they're unwilling to take on that role. And in those instances, private attorneys are the go-to, but they also often refuse to do the job unless the client has substantial assets, meaning that thousands of more common people in New York are just left out to dry, which is why we saw the nonprofit Guardianship Access New York asking legislators for just $5 million out of the nearly $250 billion budget to give these so-called unbefriended individuals better guardianship services. But that ended up getting denied, and just $1 million was allocated, which is hardly enough to manage the assets and take care of these people. Also, another major issue facing the state is how little oversight there is because of underfunding. Right? Technically, the guardians of the roughly 17,000 people they are being watched over need to file reports detailing the finances and care of their wards. But New York, they only have 157 people to audit those reports. And making matters worse is that these audits can take years to complete, which is more than enough time for some shady person to screw someone over. But there is some good news, though not for New York, because they're not really doing much to change the situation. But other states are trying to make the system better. Over in Illinois, for example, Democratic Representative Tara Costa Howard has drafted legislation to try and tone down how much private firms are able to abuse the system, with her actually being inspired to do this after taking on the role herself and finding out that a private guardianship company and a law firm were working with hospitals to funnel would-be wards to their services. But they're going on to say what this little piece of legislation has uncovered is a huge problem. Elder care is a big, big mess. In our chamber, in our legislature, this is an issue people are willing to fight for. People weren't paying attention to this until I raised it. I brought it up, and now we're going to go. Now, with that, it is not a law yet, but it is a start. And hopefully it can get to the level that states like Pennsylvania and California are at, which, I mean, those are also imperfect. Or Pennsylvania, for example, just passed a major bill that makes it much, much harder for private firms to heavily profit off of taking care of those who have no one else. And it makes sense because there's this weird power dynamic going on if you're someone who needs a guardian but has no one but a private firm to go to. Or even worse, if you're incapable of realizing you need a guardian. It's just an entire ecosystem that's ready to be abused. And with this, California also updated its conservatorship laws back in late 2023 for the first time in 50 years with unanimous approval. And in that case, it actually expanded who could qualify as someone who needs a guardian to include those with substance abuse issues. Because in the past, the law tried hard to protect those with mental health issues or substance abuse issues from being forced into treatment, and this changes that. It'll also require updates on whether that person continues to need a guardian, which is something it also does for adults with developmental issues, which is something that advocates would be happy with, because one of the biggest complaints is that many states, California included, often impose plenary guardianships, or with that meaning they're usually in perpetuity, like with what happened to Britney Spears. And in those cases, there's relatively little oversight once it's established, making it extremely difficult for someone to get out of one. Although at the same time, cases like Britney's are fringe ones because, like we mentioned before, most guardianships are established because of things like dementia, which, that's not a situation that's going to get better for the victim. And after hearing all this, you might think, man, the whole thing, it sounds awful, but it's also really not the case. These are things that are super important and when done properly, generally help protect people. But because of how much power they give to a guardian, it's an open invitation for abuse, which is why, according to many advocates, the single biggest thing that can be done to help reform guardianships, data, more and more data. Right? I touched on this at the start, but we have almost no single data point for all of this information. Everything is different state to state, and many collect almost no data, which is why there's a real push to get a national database set up, and the U.S. Government Accountability Office has even pushed Congress on the issue. But the most recent bill that was introduced in 2023 has stalled out. And in the meantime, without the data, it's going to be an uphill battle to make any meaningful changes in many states. And it's not like this is an issue that just goes away. It is expected that the need for guardians is only going to expand, especially as we're now all getting older, and with that come diseases and dementia. With all that said, I got to ask you your opinions in general, but especially I'd love to know your thoughts if you or someone you know has been in a situation like this. And then I'll get back to more news in just a second, but we got to pay some bills and thank the fantastic sponsor for today's show, Vessi. Because if you haven't pulled the trigger yet and getting a pair of Vessis or adding to the collection that you have, listen up. Because our friends at Vessi are having their end of the season sale going on right now until June 2nd. Yeah, which means that you can get up to 35% off site-wide right now. So now is the time to pick up your own Stormburst, low tops, or high tops, the Weekender, the Astoria Sleek backpack, slingbacks, jackets, you name it, you got it, all at Vessi.com/DeFranco. Check it out. Especially because Vessi sneakers just make life easier. No matter the weather, these shoes provide me freedom to do just about anything all day, no matter the elements, and they easily transition from day to night. Right? Reliable is the word that comes to mind when I think of Vessi. And they're ideal for any occasion that might find you around water. Coastal walks, exploring outside the city, forest, camping, snowy days, boating, heading out early on a damp morning, washing your car. The list goes on. So what are you waiting for? Just go to Vessi.com/DeFranco to get 35% off site-wide. And if you're watching this after June 2nd, don't worry, because you can still go to Vessi.com/DeFranco to get 15% off. And then, this is some real-life girl with a dragon tattoo shit. So the UAE, the United Arab Emirates, is being accused of orchestrating a massive influence campaign to manipulate Western public opinion by spreading false information that's ruined the lives of innocent people. And all so the regime can consolidate power and ensure the continuation of authoritarian control in the region. All that's what's been uncovered and alleged in numerous media reports, leaks, and now lawsuits. And one of those lawsuits directly links an American school, the George Washington University, and the director of its esteemed program on extremism as perpetrators. But also, I'm getting ahead of myself. The details are juicy. But before we get to the good stuff, we need to start at the very beginning. So all of this starts with a just stunning bombshell report published by the New Yorker in March of last year. And I mean, we could just do an entire show on the details of that 10,000-word article. But the bullet points version is that this investigation focused on a man by the name of Hazim Nada. He's an American citizen who lived in Italy and founded a Swiss-based oil trading business called Lord Energy. But Nada was forced to file for bankruptcy after a smear campaign linked him and his company to the Muslim Brotherhood, or the Islamic organization that gained power in Egypt as an opposition group following the Arab Spring in 2011, and also has since been labeled a terrorist group by several authoritarian governments, with most of those regimes being concentrated in the Middle East, including the UAE. Right, and the allegations against Nada appear to stem from the fact that his father, who emigrated to the US from Egypt, had been part of the Brotherhood. But Nada himself, there was no connection. He was a secular, proud American who had only visited Egypt once and didn't want to return. And in fact, when he started his company, he had to prove to every banker that he met that the business had no connection to his father. But between 2017 and 2018, news articles started coming out claiming that he and the company had ties to terrorism and the Brotherhood. And soon, Wikipedia articles started to reflect those allegations, and before long, he was blacklisted on key banking databases and had major banks pulling out of his business. With then, after months of emotional distress and panic attacks, Nada ultimately lost his company, his reputation, and eventually his marriage. And for years, the people and reasoning behind the smear campaign that ruined his life largely remained a mystery. But then, in 2021, a group of anonymous hackers started to send him leaked internal communications from a Geneva-based private intelligence firm called Alp Services. Right, and that was run by a man by the name of Mario Brero, who had a history of run-ins with the law, including a 2012 incident in France where he was convicted of illegally obtaining and disseminating information in an investigation. And over time, the hackers shared terabytes of stolen files from Alp, including emails, reports, memos, photographs, invoices, and even recorded phone calls, with all of it revealing that Brero had done intelligence work for a wide range of shady characters in foreign authoritarian regimes. And when you know it, that roster included the UAE, with the hackers eventually showing Nada files that proved the smear campaign had been orchestrated by the company's leader, MBZ. Right, not to be confused with the Saudi leader, MBS, Mohammed Bonesaw. But this guy, not much better when it comes to mass human rights abuses and authoritarianism. And specifically, the hacked materials indicated that the UAE had hired Alp in its long-running feud with Qatar, which reached a boiling point in 2017 when the UAE and other Gulf nations launched a blockade against the country, cutting off diplomatic and trade ties. And a big part of the reason for the blockade was that the UAE and its allies alleged that Qatar was supporting terrorism, with them explicitly pointing to its support of and ties to the Muslim Brotherhood, among others. And as far as why MBZ and other Gulf leaders had such a vendetta against the Brotherhood, that could also fill a whole other show. But basically, it boils down to this. The Brotherhood helped overthrow autocrats during the Arab Spring and emerged as a notable political force. So MBZ views them and other religious opposition groups as a threat not only to his own authoritarian control, but really the control of other autocratic regimes in the Gulf as well. And as part of the blockade, the Gulf nations launched a massive influence campaign to convince the US and other Western powers of Qatar's connections to terrorism, with that, in turn, kicking off an unprecedented lobbying frenzy, with the oil-rich nation spending obscene amounts of money on lawyers and PR firms in a battle to control the narrative in the West. And the hacked Alp files show that in August of 2017, Brero went to the UAE to get in on that insanely lucrative action, with him preparing 14 pages of talking points to try and get the Emiratis to hire him in their fight against Qatar and the Brotherhood, writing, "We would aim to discredit our targets by discreetly and massively diffusing the embarrassing and compromising information. In the eyes of the media, public, officials, they would appear as perverts, corrupts, or extremists." And even explicitly saying, "The power of dark PR should not be underestimated. Many experts argue that Hillary Clinton lost the presidential elections due to fake news relayed on social media and non-traditional media, and promising that we would use similar tools against your opponents. And just to make sure you did not miss that, that is him literally offering to spread lies about the opponents of a full-blown authoritarian regime. So of course, the UAE is like, fuck yes, sounds great. And they agree to an initial 4 to 6 month budget of 1.5 million euros. Now, very notably here, Brero initially just proposed targeting people who were known Brotherhood sympathizers, but that later extended to others like Nada, who had incredibly tenuous ties to the group. So Alp just went to work trying to establish those connections, and the files show that this included drafting damning Wikipedia entries and paying journalists to publish hit pieces alleging his involvement with the group. Sometimes those stories were published under fake names, and at one point they even created a fake journalist who they billed as an expert. And as a part of this effort, Brero brought on Lorenzo Vidino, the director of GW's program on extremism. Right, he had long argued against Islamic organizations, and Georgetown University's Bridge Initiative on Islamophobia had described him as an academic who, quote, promotes conspiracy theories about the Muslim Brotherhood and is connected to numerous anti-Muslim think tanks. And according to partial records, Brero paid Vidino more than 13,000 euros for his work that included a series of gossipy reports and a list of other suspected Islamists to go after. So then, after Lord Energy filed for bankruptcy, which Brero bragged about and took credit for in an update to the Emiratis, the government then agreed to pay him to go after other targets on that list. And that is where the shit really takes off, with internal ALP accounting showing that the UAE gave him at least 5.7 million euros between 2017 and 2020. And while the leaked files given to Nada did outline some of Brero's work, a few months after the New Yorker article, a group of European media outlets published an investigative series detailing how far-reaching this campaign was. Which at this point, I have to ask, are you ready? Because the shit is insane. According to the outlets, ALP gave the UAE the names of over 1,000 people in 400 organizations in 18 European countries, all labeled as part of the Muslim Brotherhood network in Europe. Now, obviously, ALP didn't do smear campaigns on everyone, but for those who were targets, their lives were turned completely upside down. And one of those people was Farid Havez, an Austrian scholar who specializes in Islamophobia, where he was very well regarded in Austria, frequently being published in newspapers, doing engagements. And around 2015, he began to find himself the target of a whisper campaign spreading rumors alleging that he had some kind of vague connection to the Brotherhood. And so slowly, he stopped getting published in newspapers and his reputation began to fall. With then all of this culminating in Hafez, along with dozens of others, being raided by armed police in a 2020 operation called Operation Luxor. And a huge key thing here, Austrian authorities specifically cited a report written by Vidino on the Brotherhood to obtain the search warrant used for the raid, with Vidino also serving as a witness against some of the targets. And very notably here, the operation failed to produce any evidence of terrorism, and literally no one was arrested or convicted. In fact, Austrian courts even ruled that the whole thing was illegal. But like with Nada, this whole ordeal upended Hafez's life. His reputation was ruined. His financial assets were frozen. He and his young children, they suffered stress and trauma from the armed raid. And that is also part of the reason why we've spent so much time talking about these two men, because now they've both filed lawsuits. Right, with Nada's suit, which was filed earlier this year, it names the UAE, MBZ, the state-run oil company, and ALP, and asks for nearly $2.8 billion in damages, with the suit outlining a lot of what was already revealed in the leaked documents, accusing the defendants of spreading false narratives about Nada's ties to the Brotherhood that destroyed his life, also claiming that journalists and Vidino were paid to smear him and dozens of others, and asserting that MBZ himself played a key role, providing ultimate approval authority over the enterprise's disinformation operations. Beyond that, Nada also argues that this campaign wasn't just ideological, saying the UAE viewed his business as competition and wanted to kick him out of the market. Right, and with that, noting that Lord Energy cost the state oil company around $830 million in revenue in the years before, which is notably why he is suing them for antitrust violations as well as for fraud and racketeering. And as far as Hafez's suit, which was filed in late March, it shares some similarities, but it is a bit different. Right, while he also makes many of the same allegations and accuses the defendants of racketeering and fraud, Hafez is asking for a much smaller $10 million in damages, and his suit mostly focuses on Vidino, GW, and ALP. And that's actually super significant because foreign governments have often been accused of giving big donations to universities to buy influence, but this suit also goes way further. Right? It alleges that a top school and one of its staff were involved in a shadowy disinformation campaign to damage reputations on behalf of an authoritarian foreign regime, with the lawsuit specifically stating GWU and Vidino engaged in a well-cloaked conspiracy to defraud authorities, academia, and the press, all while holding themselves out as independent and objective academic actors. And to that point, you have experts saying that this lawsuit is also very important because it shines a light on the possible influence that foreign money can have on American universities. With Benjamin Freeman, for example, the director of the Democratizing Foreign Policy program at the Quincy Institute, explaining U.S. universities receiving millions and even hundreds of millions of dollars from authoritarian regimes are going to be a lot less likely to offer critical commentary of those regimes. Right? And this is also significant as this is coming as we've been seeing a lot of discussion about universities divesting from foreign money in conversations about the Israel-Gaza war. Though, of course, with that, I am not saying that is a direct one-to-one, but these two things definitely run parallel to one another. And like with many things, when you see something being done, when you see something being said, there is a conversation of, is there money behind it and where does it come from. But with now all of that said and broken down, I gotta pass the question off to you. What are your thoughts here? I'd absolutely love to hear from you in those comments down below. And then, have you ever been notified about another big company being affected by a data breach and somehow your personal information's among the leaked data? And that's even if you never did business with that company? Well, sadly, with as little as a phone number, old address, or name to start them off, complete strangers can buy records containing an alarming amount of your sensitive information. When I signed up for Incogni, which, by the way, thank you for being a fantastic sponsor of the show, I immediately saw how many data brokers had my information. I was appalled. I felt a bit violated. But then I also saw that within a week, they had already started their reach out and they were having them scrubbed out. I mean, since signing up for Incogni, my data has been removed from 186 companies. Right? They can automatically remove your personal data from where you don't need or want it. And another example of where Incogni comes in handy is if you're privacy conscious or just don't like the idea of a random finding out where you live or your work. I mean, this is the service you need to keep your information private. So do what you can to take control back. Just go to incogni.com/DeFranco and don't forget to use code DeFranco to get 60% off. That's incogni.com/DeFranco and use code DeFranco to take your personal data off the market. And then, what's only? Those are the two words at the center of this scandal and now settlement for the Virginia-based IT company Arthur Grand Technologies. Right in that company's name, it may sound familiar because it was actually last year where they gained national attention. You know, because they shared a little job posting recruiting for a contract business analyst position on Indeed. With that then going viral because of a bolded note that read, only born U.S. citizens, who are local within 60 miles from Dallas, and then in brackets, don't share with candidates. Which my surface level reaction to that part of the news was, oh my God, I love this. Not the racism, not that part, but rather that seemingly racism was exposed by laziness because of fucking course it would be. Generally speaking, being a racist is so fucking lazy. Because I think so much racism can actually be overcome by looking into information and details and history. But that seemingly wasn't the case here because the company responded in a series of statements saying the post wasn't authorized by Arthur Grant, claiming that an employee took an existing posting and added discriminatory language and then reposted it through his own account, and adding that they had worked to remove it immediately and that the poster had been fired, with him then going on to deny the company discriminated against applicants and then emphasizing that it's actually minority owned and prides itself on diversity. But this whole mess got so big, it got the attention of the Departments of Justice and Labor, and they launched investigations. And despite an employee seemingly going rogue, those agencies still found that the post violated the Immigration and Nationality Act and an executive order borrowing federal contractors from discriminating based on race, nationality, and other protected characteristics. And under the settlements with Arthur Grant, the company has to pay a civil penalty of $7,500 and $31,000 in compensation to 31 people who filed federal complaints about the posting. Also, in order to get the $1,000 each, the complainants have to sign documents agreeing not to sue the company. Arthur Grant also agreeing to provide workplace training on federal discrimination laws, change its employment policies, and be subject to DOJ monitoring to ensure compliance with anti-discrimination laws. And all of this, even though the DOJ acknowledged in its settlement that the firm denied authorizing the post and claimed that the advertisement was generated by a disgruntled recruiter in India and was intended to embarrass the company, which was also echoed by the CEO, Arthur Grant, and he claimed that it was posted by an upset employee on a performance improvement plan. So you have Arthur Grant kind of stuck in this damned if you do, damned if you don't limbo. Right? Even if it was just a rogue employee like they say, they're still liable for the people they hire. So they basically had to decide between risking lawsuits and fighting their way through court or just settling for a small fee and agreeing to be more careful about who they hire in the future. And then, when I was 14, 15, 16 years old, I would dream about getting my license, getting my own car, and just getting away from my shitty, unsafe home. And I mean, even before I could legally work, I was working and saving money, and one day I bought, ooh baby, a 1990-something periwinkle blue Geo Prism. It's possibly the lamest vehicle that's ever been created, but it took me places. But that experience, that is becoming less and less common, because what we're now seeing in reports is that between 1983 and 2022, the share of 16-year-olds with driver's licenses plummeted from nearly 1/2 to about 1/4. Also, the share of 18-year-olds dropping from 80% to 60%. But then finally here, members of Gen Z, who are now 24 or younger, they make up a historically low 12.4% of licensed drivers in the US, which shows us that what was once a rite of passage for teens, it's kind of now an afterthought, which, you know, is a big change. Car culture has long been a cornerstone of Americanism. But this trend also reveals a lot about how different young people's lives are compared to their parents. Right? Most obviously, people are driving less because they have access to ride-sharing apps like Uber and Lyft, as well as even for, you know, food. You have DoorDash, Uber Eats, Seamless. More and more jobs have also gone remote, so you have Zoom meetings and the option of texting or FaceTiming rather than speaking in person. But also, of course, there's the financial stress of a car, as this girl in New York explained today. Right? So for people like her, the freedom cars provide are worth less than the financial burden they put around your neck. And I will say there are a number of factors that I relate to, but I'm also torn. You know, a large part of it is based off of my thinking of the regions. Like in LA, I cannot imagine not having a car. But in like New York City, I couldn't imagine having a car. Which is also why I gotta ask, if you have one, you don't have one, wherever you live, I'd love to know your thoughts on this situation. And then, does your internet service provider suck? Would you like them to stop sucking? Well, I ask that because in the news, we're seeing states like Minnesota trying to take some action. With Minnesota now becoming the latest state to pass a law that would make it easier for municipalities to set up local networks. Right, and part of the change includes removing a nearly century-old rule that requires cities and counties to get 65% of voters to agree to build a new telecommunications network. Which, you know, these days feels nearly impossible to get 65% of anyone to agree about anything. Also notably, it drops legal barriers that only let local networks be built if there was no such service provided, such as in remote parts of the state. You know, these rules were originally meant to protect telephone companies, but when the internet came around, providers were quick to say that it was also covered under the law. And unfortunately, since then, it's turned into a situation where many people only have access to one internet provider. Or if they're really lucky, they might have two actual companies offering service alongside a few tiny satellite ones. You know, a really big issue with these laws is that they incentivize ISPs to unofficially avoid each other's territories, giving them de facto monopolies. But these new rules, they change that by allowing government-run ISPs to enter the picture, though at the same time trying to make sure that those government ISPs, they don't have an advantage. And looking into this, locally run ISPs are actually very rare across the US. Only 650 exist. And notably, 16 states still heavily restrict those kinds of networks, although it wasn't that long ago that most states had restrictions. Which is why a lot of experts really believe that it's just a matter of time before nearly every state allows locally run ISPs with minimal restrictions. And so it's hoped that with all this, it's going to speed up high-speed broadband internet access to Americans, which, you know, is a project the federal government has spent billions on with mixed results. And then, finally today, that brings us to commentary. We dive into the comments on the last show and talk it out. Starting with the most popular comment, which was about, are movie theaters dead? With, you know, everything that we've seen, especially in this past weekend with Garfield and Furiosa. With Amari and E saying, let's correct the narrative here. People wanting to go to movie theaters isn't dead. People not being able to afford nearly $20 for a ticket plus concessions, especially for a large family, is what's dead. People aren't refusing to go to theaters because of the actors or advertising. They're refusing because they can't fucking afford it. The only reason I still go is because there's an AMC near me with $8.50 tickets. Others replying to that saying movies are too expensive, restaurants are too expensive, fast food's too expensive, rent's too expensive, groceries are too expensive. Quaid adding, I've lost trust in how movies are made too, saying I'm not risking $25 for a movie that has a 15% chance of actually being decent. And with that, while I say I understand most of the reservations or the complaints about the movie theater experience, I do want to say that when people start talking about a $20 or $25 ticket, that is not the standard. Like, you don't have to watch the movie in 40X or IMAX. Also, like, depending on when you go to a movie, that affects the price. Or, like, I live in LA. When anyone's talking about like how expensive shit is in America, they're usually using LA prices. If say today I wanted to go watch Babes or Hitman at the theater, I can get that ticket for $7, whether it's a matinee or late night. But then let's say I want to see Furiosa on Thursday at 7 p.m. For an adult, that's 16, and then I think on Fridays it can go up to like 18.75, and so the numbers do get there. But it also depends on like how often you go to the theaters. I'm gonna say I am not in any way sponsored by this, but like I said in previous videos, I love going to the theater. I got a Regal Unlimited membership recently. As long as I go to like 2 movies a month, it pays for itself. I pay for their highest tier, which is $23.99 a month. That $16 ticket on Thursday for everyone else, that's zero for me. Though, where I will say people get fucked is the concession stand. I mean, the whole movie theater experience is built so you buy candy and popcorn. But again, I hear you, though I will be going to a movie theater until they just cease to exist. And separately, with more serious news, there was a lot of conversation about David McBride. Though a lot of it was focused on two things. One, people just disgusted by the government and the situation, and two, people thanking us for covering it. But with that, you also have people like Matthew Evans saying, so to summarize, this Australian judge's decision that not only is the Nuremberg defense a valid argument, it is the opinion of the Australian government that if you are given the order to commit a war crime, you must become a war criminal or become an Australian criminal. And Sappho Sheep saying, as a U.S. Army Special Operations veteran, the Australian whistleblower story hit close to home. Without going into too much detail, the U.S. Army is just as guilty. When I was in Afghanistan, it really did feel like a black hole where terrible things happen and never get brought to light. Every coalition member country had the blood of thousands on their hands. I wish I had 1/10 the bravery of McBride. But that is where your Tuesday evening, Wednesday morning show is going to end. For more news you need to know, if you missed the Memorial Day show, you can click or tap right here to watch that right now. But also, if you're all caught up, do not worry, because remember, my name's Philip DeFranco. You've just been filled in. I love yo faces, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow.
that's not good. Guys, here's the deal, right? We got visitors at the compound today. We have got, hold on, Australians. And the thing is, right, we went to the sand dunes a while back with our Corvette. And I was talking to Kyle about the sand dunes. He's like, that's f***ing cool. I want to take my Hilux out there. So now we got to figure out how to put paddle tires on the back of his Hilux so we can go to the sand dunes. That's what we're doing today. So I think these nice eBay wheels I got, we'll just drill bigger holes in them and just put them on. Like I said, we wanted to go sand duning, and I have these Sand Blaster tires, these big old paddle tires. These things are supposed to be 35s, but they're technically like 37.5s, so they don't fit on the Corvette. But we're gonna take an angle grinder to his truck and make them fit on there.
Do we speak about this?
Oh, I thought that was the plan.
So somehow we got to figure out how to put these oversized tires on my Hilux without hopefully wrecking everything before we get to the sand dunes.
Want a new career but don't have experience?
Prior to the Google UX design certificate, I didn't have any experience in UX design at all.
Yeah. Or we just wreck everything, that way it's already wrecked by the time we get to the sand dunes.
And it matches the rest of your fleet.
Fuck, I thought we were friends. Raggy ass goddamn Hilux. Somebody even got 4-wheel drive. Oh, these are the new wheels?
Oh, dude, that's a smaller offset.
Why don't you put it on there and kind of see where it sets at on the So, this seems like a brilliant idea to me, Kyle. Maybe we'll just make it a dually.
You are not just good looking, you are actually really intelligent.
I know. You ever looked at my LinkedIn?
No.
It says I have a PhD in propulsion. Way! There it goes! Bump, bump, bump! Oh, ooh, come here. That looks good. All right, let's see if it fits his truck. Hey, jack it up a bit. It's not fitting as of yet. Fits perfect! Look at that! That's a massive amount of room.
You know what we could do? We could get a grinder and cut a slot in every paddle.
Why do that? The bed's gonna do it by itself. A long time ago, I had a downpipe on that truck out there, hidden the bottom of the cab. You know what I did? Drove it 20,000 miles and stopped. If you hit a bump, they're gonna slice them in half, but they fit as just sitting right here.
I'd be more comfortable if we did a little bit of a bed lift.
Yeah, we could do that.
Or we could chop it. Chopping would be quicker. But we're also gonna ruin the Mona Lisa of burnout cuts.
You know, Mona Lisa was touched up in the 1800s, right?
Here's
That's
the
what
thing.
we're doing. We're just touching up the Mona Lisa. That's all
I
we're
touch
doing.
this every time I drive it, like massively. Like if my daughter, when I'm older, and her boyfriend had this as a car, I would not let that happen because you just know this dude with this setup, he's coming. He means business. He's not coming, he's
Your
not
daughter's
coming.
gonna end up pregnant. That's what's gonna happen. That's weird to say now. But so have you ever been you ever driven on like sand dunes at all?
No, in Australia we're not allowed to.
Well, here we're allowed to. We're allowed to do everything we want out there. If you want to roll this thing off a dune, we can do it. You want to do donuts in the dunes, we can do it. You want to crash in the dunes, you can do it. Can't drink alcohol, that's the only problem. Try your stuff. Oh, sweet! Yeah. That looks like a redneck that just got his tax money. He can afford him a new set of boots, that's what it looks like. Now here's the thing, guys. Kyle's really worried about one specific part of this plane. The fact is, when you go to the sand dunes, there's this stuff there called sand. And sand is fantastic fun to drive on, but if you get it in your engine, well, it's pretty destructive and it'll literally ruin his motor. So he really wants to put an air filter on the front of it. He wanted to deal with the air filter first, but I'm thinking as long as the tires fit, we go. But if we can put an air filter on it, we'll try that too.
And you know what, after you explaining that, I've just realized most things you do here work out perfectly.
Yeah, like honestly, nothing really goes wrong that often. Them look fantastic. What I'm thinking is why don't we just take some 2x4s and put them in between his bed and his frame. Like if we jacked it up, we could just stuff some boards in his...
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Let's put some boards in there. You reckon it'll stay in there?
I mean, we got ratchet straps too.
I'll be honest, I wasn't really that excited about it, but with a little bit of help of mine, not much, a whole lot of them, I cut out a couple plates for them which were wrong, so they recut them. But long story short, there's now an air filter on the engine. You happy? No sand's gonna get in it?
I'm a lot happier now. As long as it beats that black Corvette, that's all I care about.
Oh, dude, you better watch out. I got 197 horsepower fury in that thing.
I think this has 600 horsepower on idle, so it's pretty fair.
Look at it. They raised the bed instead of doing the nice little chop out thing that I was thinking about. But look, the paddle tires now fit. I'll be honest, they take high horsepower vehicles out to the dunes all the time, but this thing makes a ridiculous amount of horsepower to do burnouts in, right? I'm not sure how well it's gonna do on the dunes, but this thing is never broken. He's beat it like a rented mule at every burnout competition across the country, so. But what we do know is we're going to the sand dunes. Let's do it. All of our junk loaded up. We got the Razor, the Bronco, the Corvette. The Corvette was having a bunch of problems overheating the last time we were down there, so we put a new coolant tank on it. We got it full of coolant. And then we got this stock Toyota over here. That thing should be dune ready to go rip. We're gonna go down there and see how much fun we can have. While we're at the dunes, we rented this Airbnb, right? And look, it's fantastic because it has a big parking lot for us to unload and work on all of our junk. But look at this, look at this. It's cool, right? Bunk beds everywhere, big long table, all that stuff. Here's the thing I want to show you. This is remarkable. We're gonna walk into the bathroom, right? We're gonna open the door. The freaking toilet has controls on it. Oh no, yeah, it heats the seat. Okay, on. Better watch out, it's gonna squirt all over you. Oh, stop! Stop! Wait, it's got a butt massager in here. Well, no, it's got a water jet on the toilet. Yeah.
Well, hello.
You guys made it.
You know what I'd love to see? Like, we have like a nice bit of sand, and here's you like this.
Oh, and then I staged you guys up for a race. By the way, my buddy Zach's bringing his 58 Ford pickup up here. It's got an LS with a blower on it too, and he's got his fully set up for drag racing, and he's currently at the shop down there having double beadwalks mounted on paddle tires, and he's gonna try to take that out there, take his drag truck out on the sand dunes and see how that goes. All right, we're gonna run down there real quick, see if we can get some paddles bolted on our Corvette.
Hi, sexy.
What you up to, boss man? Oh, yeah, we got going for that, huh? Oh, dude! They look good. Look, he got paddle tires in the back of his drag truck. This is gonna be downright stupid fun. Oh, hell yeah. Hey, dude, this guy right here had no idea who he was the other day when we swung in, and he's like, you come back, we're gonna help you put paddles on that thing.
So I put you on my Snapchat story, or not you, that Corvette.
Yeah.
My phone started blowing up.
Here's what I've got. I've got like some 9 wide, 15-inch wheels I can put on the back of that.
Yeah, it's
Corvette.
not an issue.
So we can make that work.
Get them here, we'll have them on in no time.
You are
His
an
double
absolute
bead bar.
man.
Which one's yours out there?
The Corvette.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the Corvette. Are these what we're talking about putting on it?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, these will be sweet. How tall are these things once they're like fully aired up?
Might be like size out 33s.
Okay, so I've got 33 Nitto grapplers on it right now and them clear. These are the 15-inch wheels we have that we think will bolt onto the back of the Corvette. We're not sure if they will or not, but we now gotta jack it up, take these off and see if these will fit. If these wheels will fit, we're gonna mount paddles on these wheels and then put it all back on. Dude, I am so freaking excited. I am so freaking excited. We might actually get paddle tires bolted on the back of this Corvette.
We're taking bets on who's gonna break first?
You know the thing is, right? I would say normally that I would break first, but I beat the ever-living shit out of this thing 3 days ago out here on the dunes, and it was flawless. Oh, dude.
Now we're talking details.
We've got a paddle tire for a Corvette. So we have wheel spacers and a dream. Is that a paddle tire on a Corvette? What the? Is it clearing?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Dude. Yeah. I ain't been this excited since prom. You ready? You ready to see this? Let's see how it looks. Oh, dude!
Oh yeah, you're good.
Oh, we are freaking golden, boy! All right, the tires are paid for. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's go sand duning. Got the paddles on the back of the Corvette. Zach's following us in his blown truck. Kyle's driving my pickup with his Toyota Hilux on the back, and we're all getting ready to go out and hit the sand dunes and see what happens. And this is becoming crazy real freaking quick because everybody that sees us wants to go out with us. So we might have a big ass group of people all out there riding with us, which is gonna be fun as hell. Yes! Oh, this is gonna be a freaking blast. Oh my freaking God. Dude, how stoked are you right now?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh my God, it's gonna be epic. Hey, how you doing, boss? I think these are our people.
They are definitely our people.
They're
Midwestern people.
Why is this like the big convoy? This is so cool. I've never heard of this before. Like, it's crazy.
Like what, sand riding?
Just all these people. How cool this is.
Oh yeah, this is cool as hell. Oh dude, it's so much better than it used to be. It just rolls right over it. That was dope. That was dope. That blew up my eardrums. That was crazy. Dude, this thing just walks out here now. It's perfect. Like it like before it was struggling so hard. Now it just barely struggled just to get out of here. It was amazing.
So what are we doing? Are we drag racing?
Well, we can make a couple test hits.
Well, you guys need all the testing. My dang Corvette's pretty much proven. And that is America right there. That's what that is.
The Terrain SLE elevation is everything.
That is crazy! Good, sir? Oh, hold on. We'll check that out. Yeah, you're good.
I think I'm stuck.
I don't think Kyle knows the etiquette out here.
Oh yeah, I got stuck bad.
Yeah, you guys are, don't worry, I got a Bronco.
Well, just pull me out, and then I'm gonna try down here.
Oh, Kyle's on fire. Guys, it's easy not to make good financial decisions, especially when you like turning tires and sometimes motors into clouds. And that gets very, very expensive very fast. The next thing you know, you have a mountain of debt. And I'll be honest, no one really likes debt. PDS Debt lets you consolidate your debts and has tailored options for people grappling with everything from credit cards to medical bills. Everyone with $10,000 or more of eligible debt qualifies, and there's no minimum credit score that you need that's required. Save thousands in interest and fees and pay off your debt in a fraction of the time. Don't be stupid with your money like us. PDS... Stop looking at our dumb... Stop looking at all of our dumb financial decisions. Anyway, head over to pdsdebt.com/Weston. Get your free debt assessment today. Thanks to PDS for sponsoring today's video. Let's get back to more dumb financial decisions. Like the fact that we're gonna try to put 1,000 horsepower in this car that's currently falling apart. Hold on, let me get I'm not running that far. I need to go over there. Oh no. Well, we've been here approximately 5 minutes. Zach is stuck, and Kyle blew up his transmission, I think. What happened?
Just the training's real hot.
Oh, okay.
It's like the hottest training I've ever seen.
How hot is it?
150 Celsius.
That's like 300 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hot. That's hot. Well, guys, just so you know what's the best sand vehicle out here, that Corvette. And by the way, you guys might be wondering, did this much carnage happen in like a couple hours? We've been here
7 minutes.
That's the gate.
yeah, like right there's the gate. Dude, that was so epic.
That was.
That was like the thing is that might have been the most epic 7 minutes of my life.
Yeah, I probably drove it for 5 minutes longer than what I should have, but I was having that much fun.
Dude, you were throwing rooster tails for 100 feet.
Yeah,
Dude, it was so cool.
Oh, it was getting after it. Hey Wade, grab our Pride and Joy Bronco and come pull out the 58. That thing is buried. Oh, it's buried all the way down to the frame and the axles. Woo! Yeah, so it might take a hard pull. We'll see. We got a big winch though, so we should be all right. Yeah, keep going. Yeah! All right, you ready to go again? I'm ready. Let's do it. I have a feeling you're going to need to go pull him out again. We'll see. Hold on. Let's see if he can go on his own. Oh, nope, he's stuck. Okay, let's go pull him out. Oh! No! Hey, would someone grab my Bronco and pull me out? I stopped in the wrong spot. Well, good news is Corvette's unstuck. Oh. Well, are you going to admit it now? What? The Corvette's the best one here? 100%. Oh, okay. Now I feel bad that you admitted it. I want you to argue.
Let's race.
Let's race?
On the way back.
On the way back?
Yeah.
I can never turn down a good race. Right. I'm getting ready to wax that dang thing's ass. It's not about horsepower here. It's about finesse. It's about driver skill. That's why I'm not going to win.
You got no chance. If he stops, you're going to pop out and go. He's going to dig. So the only way you can win is if you get him off like a stop start and you get the hit. And then he's going to catch you on the big end, but you need to be fast. Because you ain't first, you're last. Remember that.
That's right. He's giving me a pep talk. So do I get the hit since you have 800 extra horsepower?
I'll give you the hit.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go line them up.
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some tech.
Goddamn Corvette's a goddamn galloper out here on the dunes. Yeah! I don't think I won, but I don't give a
He lost.
I think Zach won. Zach had him on the big end about 20 mile an hour on, so.
I'll be honest, I haven't even really had a chance to test out the Corvette to see exactly what it's capable of, because all I've really done is I pulled in the gate and I've done like 3 pulls, but on the paddles it is so stupid capable. Like, it just flies. Got room for one more? I'll be back. Watch this, we're getting ready to do wheelies across the sand. We're getting ready to do a wheelie in a pretty freaking badass sand car, so let me show you how this goes.
But now I'm free. We gon' have fun tonight. It's ain't no games. Live life. We gon' step from left to right. Dance floor so bad when we play this jam.
Dude, that was freaking ridiculous. I've never been in anything like that in my life. That was crazy. Hey, look, dude, this thing was an absolute blast. Thank you so much. You bet, anytime.
So cameras don't do this thing justice, because that is straight up and down. And Weston's gonna take that Bronco and send it up there. Nope. I can't even climb up this one.
Hey, Bronco made it though. I think, let me get back and get another run at it. I can do it.
Need more speed.
I need more speed. for like 2 or 3 seconds. I'm like, oh, that's weird. There's no ground anymore.
So I think we can go a bit faster.
A bit faster?
I reckon we could.
A bit faster. That's what faster. So we gotta do it one more time.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do it
Hold
in
on.
slow-mo.
How was that?
Oh, that was great success.
That was good. That was good.
This thing is basically a Baja.
Dude, you have factory quad shock on this girl?
I think we need to find something less steep because you're burning all your speed at the bottom.
Let's actually go get real cameramen.
Oh, so I'm not good enough.
No. Let's go get more cameramen.
There we go.
Guys, we just made it back up here to the Airbnb. We need to get the angle grinder out and chop the bumper. You want to show them why?
So we got lost.
Yeah, we got lost in the dunes. You would never believe it.
Like 6 times.
Holy, that looked dope.
Yeah, it was good. Now the question is, right? This is our recovery vehicle. We have to keep this thing reliable and ready to tow out anything else that we're gonna do here in case we fuck anything else up. But before, oh yeah.
I got that out of the radiator.
There's a tree in there. But anyway, before we do that, we're gonna see if we can jump it a little better. So, the problem is, you see this bumper right here? It rubs. So we're just gonna chop it off right there with an angle grinder. We chop off the bumper, we got all the clearance in the world. And this, better than any side-by-side here. So right there, see that part of the bumper used to hit? Nah, it ain't gonna hit no more.
Yeah,
That looks factory.
It does. You did a really
Is
good.
that
It actually
factory?
follows the lines better than the factory did.
So I was like, I'll line it up with the inner fender there.
I feel like I might have broke a shock on this side because it feels like this side's way more flompy.
Is it? It's not bolted in. That's what's wrong. Oh, that explains it.
Our shock come off. That's weird. We weren't doing anything really to make it like do that.
Well, when we went to the shop to get milk, we actually, that speed bump might have, you know,
Oh yeah, go ahead and cut to the speed bump we had. Yeah, that could have caused it. So, he doesn't have any problem with everything we're taking out on the dunes. He just says that our trailers are parked in the way. But also, he's like,
What's up, buddy?
What?
You missed me. I was playing DMZ this morning.
He's like, well, that's the craziest thing I think we're going to allow on the sand dunes today. I didn't want to tell him that this green truck that looks just unsuspectingly stock from this angle is even crazier than that one. Let's get out of here and let's get out on the dunes before we get in trouble. We currently got our 3,000 horsepower fleet of cars that should not be on the sand dunes unloaded, and now they're sitting on the sand. Now the thing is, here they have a sand drags racetrack. It's got a tree, it's got starting lines, ending lines, it's a big actual sand drag strip. And we are going to line all 3 of these bad boys up and see which ones wins. How do you do an Australian accent?
go, g'day mate.
Yo,
G'day, mate.
Project.
Let's slow down a bit.
Project. Yo,
Good day,
Project.
mate.
Did you update Call of Duty yet?
Good day, mate. No, it feels like I'm trying to like something. You know?
All right, well, let's get to racing.
Yeah.
What's up, little baby? It's Ferris, you know it's me again. Walking to the party, I'm fresh, clean, and I'm elegant. Brand new suit, I smell like money that Gucci sent.
I've met a ton of Google Career Certificate graduates, and you know what they all have in common? They have the
Thanks
skills
for
employers are
hearting me,
looking for.
broski.
Jobs in growing fields, promotions and
So I think what we're gonna do first is we're gonna line the Corvette up against Zach's blown 58 drag truck on sand paddles.
So, is there sort of tactics that you guys are thinking of? Like, I'm thinking I'm just gonna steer and accelerate.
Have you ever been drag racing?
No, this is my first time. I saw a drag queen the other day walking through the shops.
We're rolling up the start lines right now. We're getting.
All right, we're on. Season 4, 55 days left. Hyper cranked. Demolition. One in the chamber. Gunfight. Hey, buddy. I don't know which one the car 98K is. And an operator scan Call of Duty and copy will, which is the enemy's identity, and class, SDA subverter, MTC 762. That's number 9K. BG58 LSW. The Morris. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, bet. Welcome to season 4, everybody. Till next time. Bye bye.